Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video I'm going to look at my team, seeing how well they performed in Game Week 5, then we move ahead to Game Week 6 and Game Week 7 and maybe a little bit of Game Week 8. So if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So here we go. So as you can see, for Game Week 5 I got 33 points, below the average of 44. And I dropped from, what was it? Yeah, 200k to 700k. So yeah, told you these things can happen and it will dramatically change. And that's what's happened in Game Week 5. But I'm kind of okay because I got 2 free transfers going into Game Week 6. And I think there could be some benching that we need to sort out. Anyways, let me quickly go through my team, seeing how well they did in Game Week 5, then we look at Game Week 6 and my transfers moving forward. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel a lot. So here we go. As you can see, I got Edison in goal with 2, Romeo with, is it Romeo? Romero, sorry, with 2. Chilwell was actually on the bench. He only played 10 minutes for Bournemouth, and him only playing 60, 87, 61, I don't think is enough. The fixture against Aston Villa, I don't know if Chelsea will be able to keep a clean sheet. They're not really performing that well, and there's a slight chance, there's a very slight chance that I might remove Chilwell. Bell was on my bench, but it came off because Esputunan did not play. Foden with only 2, so yeah, he's not really chipping in with big returns right now. Odegaard with 3. But Saka with 6 with an assist, beating Everton away 1-0. As you can see there, Bruno Fernandes with 1. Again, yeah, disappointing there. I don't know what's happening with Manchester United. There is a lot of problems there, and as you can see, not many big returns from him, except for 1. That was against Nottingham Forest. But saying that, I might do something a little bit crazy. I might remove Song and bring back Rashford into my team. I know what you're going to say. You crazy man. But I might do that because against Burnley, Crystal Palace and Brentford, there is a slight chance that they can win some of these games and actually score a lot of goals. So yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking like this, but I think like that. So, and I think this season I'm just going to go with my gut. Haaland with 12, he scored a goal. Captain him, went to 6. Really happy with that because a lot of people went for Song as a captain. I'm happy that I had him for this 20 points, and now I want to get rid because I don't really want him. And maybe if I wild card here, I'll bring him back into my team. So I'm happy to change things around, and that's why I said this season I'm just gonna do what I think is best, and I'm gonna make those changes and not regret it. So that was it. That was my team. As you can see, nothing from my bench, and yeah, nothing to kind of talk about there. So as you can see, this is the fixtures for Game Week 6. You can see that there is 1, 2, 3 fixtures here at 3 o'clock, and I think we'll be able to find out who's going to start for Manchester City. That's the main kind of team that we need to know who starts, because if Foden does not start and he's benched, I might go and get Alvarez and yeah, just remove Foden. Really, I might just make that move. Now I know that a lot of people are going for Alvarez and his price is going to go up. I understand that, but I really want to make the right decision. If Foden does play, I'm going to keep Foden, and I might make I'm going to make a different change. I am scared of Brentford. I am scared of Mbeumo against Everton. So maybe if I do remove Foden, I might get Mbeumo, and then just have to risk on who I'm going to play. Burnley against Manchester United. Manchester United has to win this. They've got to go for it, and I think I can see goals here. I know Burnley's going to be tough for them, but yeah, Manchester United is a team that can score and obviously lose. Arsenal versus Spurs. I'm going to go with Arsenal because of their form. And I think it's going to be quite a difficult game here. And I feel like there's going to be some goals. I think Arsenal's going to beat Spurs. And you know what? Son can and Maddison can return here. But I feel like I want to go for another player that could definitely get me the points. Now, Brighton versus Bournemouth. I feel like there might be some rotation risk for Brighton players like Esputunan, Mitoma, March, and so on. I feel like they're going to rotate. They've got quite a good, a lot of players to kind of play against Bournemouth. So we'll see. We might get some news. That's why we need the bench. The other players that I'm kind of scared of is Mo Salah, really. Salah is the only one that I'm quite scared of. And not sure what I'm going to do now. I got 2 free transfers. I could probably try and get Salah into the team, but I've got other plans. I really want to try something a little bit different, because if we look at game week 7, Luton has Burnley at home, and they also have Everton away. I really want to get another Luton player and kind of double up on them on their double game week, and then kind of then wildcard like maybe game week 8. Or wildcard in game week 9. So these are the things that I'm thinking to do. Or wildcard after game week 8. Fixtures for game week 9. So that's the kind of the plan, really. Let's go through the team. So Edison in goal. And I got Foden. And I got Haaland from Manchester City. There is a massive chance that my players will do extremely well if they play. If I find out that Foden is injured or he's not going to play, he's on the bench, I think I'm just going to make the move, and let's see if I can do that anyway, like this. And I've got 5.1. I'll just bring in a very, very cheap midfielder that I'm not sure who that's going to be, so I probably will go to a 4.5. Any 4.5 player that actually plays, I'm going to go with that player. So yeah, it's going to be quite difficult actually. So let's just say minutes played. Do you know what? I could bring in another Luton player for the double game week. So I could do that as an example. I'm not saying I'm going to, but this is just an example. I still have a 3-4-3 formation, and I'm happy with that. And I think that's quite good. If Foden is not benched or something, because I do want to get rid of him as well, I don't feel like he's bringing the points. My main thing is to remove Son. It's to kind of bring in, I can bring in Wermo. Let just do total points in Wermo. I could try go for Salah, but I need to make a lot of downgrades and changes. I can bring in Ward-Prowse, but they got Liverpool. But these fixtures are good. I'm quite happy with that. I might try something a little bit different with that. I could go for Sterling for the home fixture against Aston Villa. But the player that I do want is... I know you're not going to like it, but I think it's going to be Rashford. I think it's going to be Rashford because I want these fixtures here. And... bringing Rashford back, that is 8.9. That's going to help out a little bit there, and I'm going to go with that. Really, I'll be happy with this. Then that means that I can, I've got 1 free transfer. I can go with this, or I can bring in Botman. But I'll probably will do something like this and have that 2 free transfers going into game week 7, which then I can bring in Botman. And I can bring in Morris. Is that what his name? Morris, the striker. Yes. He's only got 1 assist and 1 goal to his name. Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad for 5.5. The fixtures here are very, very good, even against Wolves. So yeah, and then if I wildcard him out, that'll be fine as well. So that's what I'm thinking to do. But if not, look, I've got Esputunan against Bournemouth. That's a good fixture. I've got Chilwell and Jackson. Listen, this is an okay fixture, so I'm hoping there's something there. Romeo and Son, not an easy fixture. That's why I want to get rid of Son and bench Romeo for a defender. But it could be like Bell, as an example, as an option there. So I might just do like this. Saka. There you go. I've got 2 Arsenal players against Tottenham. I think, you know, at home, I'm going to go with the home side. Fernandez away against Burnley. He's got to start chipping in soon. If not, I'm going to have to get rid. And I've got Jackson at home against Aston Villa. And Haaland's going to be my captain for Nottingham Forest. Against Nottingham Forest. So that's pretty much it, guys. I do want to make a transfer, but I need to wait for this. Yeah, this thing here to the deadline. I've got to wait because of these announcements, and there might be some announcement right now that I'm not aware of. But we'll see. I'm still happy with where I am. You know, one good game will get me to that 200k again. And we can move forward. You know, I still got the chips available for me and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all good. It's a long season, right? Things happen, blah blah blah. And yeah, you know, I feel like it's fine. You're just gonna have to enjoy it and see how it goes. We'll see what happens around game week 10, and we'll go from there. Really. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. I hope that this video has helped you. Please give the video a like, as that's my channel a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.